Okay, so Sticks Hexenhammer, and I usually watch this guy a lot. He decided to start doing, or he does garden videos. So I decided to do my own garden video. I have some trees in my basement. Uh, they said not to put them in pots, but they didn't say anything about coffee cans, so I guess I'm good. So I don't remember all these trees. I have a variety of them. Some of them seem to be doing pretty well. Uh, So I think this guy here is an American redbud, based off the bark and the picture I have on the paper. Uh, so that guy is another one I'm thinking, and probably that one in the back. But the problem is this one doesn't look to be doing so well. The leaves appear, I mean, smaller and a different color. So I'm not sure if that's due to some kind of illness or the tree itself is a different tree. It said no paint is American redbud. The purple ones, on the other hand, those are Sergeant Crab apples. So I'm guessing they're gonna give me some fruits. From what I know, deer love crab apples. That might be interesting. So what else we got here? We got the yellow Washington hawthorns. Unfortunately, the hawthorns don't appear to be doing too well. I've been keeping the soil more dry. It says to water them a lot during the first week or so, but I'm trying to keep them dormant. Now I don't think that's working, and maybe I probably could have killed the lights, but I mean, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know much about trees, to be fair. This is my first time I'm actually trying to get these to go. Um, I like this one that burned out, and this one seems to want to burn out unless I hit it. But no, the lights. I'm thinking that's what's waking them up. It's in spring now. The temperature in the basement's pretty consistent, so I don't think that would contribute here. But yeah, if anyone knows more about trees with the temperatures and lighting, what's keeping them, waking them up? But now the fun part is going to be planting these bad boys here. I'm thinking I would just cut this can and probably plant them in the ground and follow the instructions that they gave me after that, minus the ones I didn't follow. Uh, but no, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing these trees grow. I mean, some of them looks like they didn't make it. Even the ones I thought that were dead, though, are starting to show signs of life. Hawthorns, though, got me concerned because I was really hoping to get those alive. I don't know much about hawthorns, besides the fact that they have thorns and they kind of hurt. Uh, this has a root system. It's hard to tell with the phone, but I think this guy has a root system. And that tells me it's probably alive. So maybe I can put him over here and get a better look. To me, that looks like a root system. That's not a crack in the container. You can clearly see it branching out, at least one part of it. I'll put it back. I don't want to stress this bad poor tree out anymore. Smashes it into other trees. There we go. But yeah, my choice of containers was limited. Don't have any pots. So this guy here, I've added dirt to them recently. So I'm thinking that might help them out, make them hold more moisture. I had a worm or two in here. I didn't add it in there. I think it was actually just occurring. So I'm hoping probably the insects will help with that. This guy's going crazy here. He's in a long kind of alkaline water container that I had from Costco. But yeah, that's this guy. I'm more concerned about these trees dying because they're just being squished into their containers. This guy here, I could see the root system is all over the place. Now, it doesn't look like they're tangled or fighting each other yet, but that's the concern. I'm thinking maybe I should be able to plant these guys by April. It's March now, so it's still too chilly. I don't think I want to plant them outside. The weather seems to be pretty nice next week, but that can change in a heartbeat, being in Jersey. So, no, the temperatures definitely, I'm thinking, going to probably be more stable in April. More rain, so I won't have to water them much. But we also have a white flowering dogwood. I forgot to cover all the trees. These guys are, how convenient. They'd use white paint for the white flowering dogwood. I keep them together. So I've been starting to keep the trees together so I can try to avoid confusion. Unfortunately, I didn't plan that ahead when I left this container here. So they're probably going to be killing each other shortly, if not this one already. That one never really made much progress. I'm thinking that guy's done for or still dormant, which I'll have to read up on the hawthorns to see if that plays a role. But let's see what we got here. Now, the flowering dogwood's kind of growing weird. I never saw a tree grow like that before. Maybe larger ones, but no, this one's a bit odd because it's kind of growing out of the ground more than the tree. The soil is pretty moist. I don't want to keep it too dry, but I don't want them to get soggy either. The basement's kind of damp, as usual, with most basements. But no, some of them seem more moist than others, and I'm starting to notice the dead ones I'm thinking are obviously dead because of this. There's a lot of moisture more around the ones that are not growing. So I'm guessing that tells me they're not using it. This one, on the other hand, is going through pretty quickly. It's starting to see less dryness here. I don't think that's due to evaporation, considering the basement's conditions. So that's big. That's a plus. That one might make it. Now this guy here, they said there were ones in the red bag. Well, I wish they would have painted them. I'm sure they had more colors. Come on, guys. Audubon Society or whatever it was called could have done a little better than that. Yeah, this guy here, the crepe myrtles, I think they're called. They have a little flaky bark. Yeah, it feels a little flaky. The crepe myrtles. Yeah, they have high wildlife value. So where to plant them is going to be a challenge. I have ducks, so I'm thinking my ducks are we're going to destroy these trees. They're already eating pretty much anything they could find. So I think I'm going to probably plant them further out back, away from the stream. That should probably give them enough moisture. But, if anyone knows more about trees, I certainly would love to hear it. I'm probably doing a horrible job, but, this is my first try. So we'll see how they go. I'd like to try to make these videos maybe every week. I don't know about every day. Trees grow very slowly, and you're probably not going to see much change in progress here. You'll see it over a week, I'm thinking. But no, I hope you liked this video, and if anyone wants to provide any insight on these trees that I've mentioned, I have a paper here. Got redbud, sergeant crabapple, Washington hawthorn, flowering dogwood, and crepe myrtle. I think that was everything. Yeah, ignore the big red text. I didn't read that. Thank you. All right, bye-bye.